We've got something really special for you here today. Behind me here is the Hunt Ocean 76. Now, Hunt yachts are an American brand. They were set up in conjunction with the famous hull designer Raymond Hunt, and this is the yacht company that was set up to build cruising boats on the classic Raymond Hunt hull. They are proper sea boats, built in Taiwan, incredibly seaworthy, very heavily built, and really something rather special. So let's jump on board and take a look. So we can see it's got a big bathing platform on the stern, room enough for a really proper little rib. In this case, it's got a Humber on board. We can see that although it's called a 76, the actual length overall is 82 feet, and that translates to an awful lot of boat. So let's take a look and see what we've got. So first up, big cockpit, lovely high gloss varnish work, and let's look at this table here. I love this. It's a proper manual winder for the table. So although you obviously could very easily have an electric high-low table here, clearly they want something that is going to last and work whatever happens. It's all about creating a really reliable, sturdy, seaworthy boat. Now let's just have a little look at the exterior decks while we're here. Again, look at the size of that pillar there. Massive diameter. Beautiful varnished handrails. Really sturdy deck gear. Beautiful fair lead onto the cleat here. And a massive wide side deck leading up to the foredeck. And just look at the size of this foredeck. A lot of boats, they're trying to cram a load of accommodation on board and maximum possible internal volume. Not this. This is all about space, seaworthiness, proper old school yachting. Absolutely vast foredeck area. Again, look at the ground tackle there. You've actually got room for twin anchors if you want it. It's just got one big one on this. Just so much space and really easy to move around. I don't have to hold a grab rail or anything. There's no need to be careful with my feet. There's masses of space. Just stroll along the side decks. Yeah. I'll tell you what, let's take a look down in the engine bay, because that is my favourite part of this boat. So there's actually two access points. This is via the crew area. We walk down here, so you can see the crew area here. There's two Pullman berths. Top one just folds down, and nice little bathroom. The crew area here is actually a tiny bit smaller than some because the boat's got extended wing tanks, and I just wanted to show you in here. Look, another sign of proper seamanship. This is a visual fuel gauge, so there's no need to rely on electrics. If all else fails, you've got an actual proper gauge. You can see the fuel in there and give a proper sight gauge of exactly how much fuel you've got left. This boat actually has 4 fuel tanks. You've got the 2 wing tanks, there's an aft tank, and then there's an extra tank under the owner's bed. Now look at this for an engine room. Really, look, I'm 6'1", and there is plenty of room above my head. This is a proper engine room. You've got a workbench on one side, little vise, a sink you can wash your hands in, tidy up. Fantastic fuel system. Got the fuel manifolds, the filters, built-in redundancy everywhere, and 2 massive engines. These are CAT C32s with 1900 horsepower each. The standard setup is 1600. This is the premium option. It gives a top speed of over 30 knots with that fantastic Raymond Hunt hull. And you can see that these are actually on V drives, so again it means the engines can be mounted quite far towards the back of the yacht, and then you've got the shaft coming out and reversing back out. So traditional shaft drive handling, a nice easy, reliable, simple maintenance. And there's the steering gear, again all very nicely accessible. Got twin 25 kVA generators, one each side, and just so much space. So as I was saying, there's another access point out through onto the stern platform, so if you want to have quick access you can go through there. Now then, let's move into the saloon itself. Again, beautiful varnished teak everywhere you look. And then just wanted to admire this stainless steel staircase that goes up to the flybridge. Well, actually, why don't we go and have a look at the flybridge now? There are in fact two access points to the flybridge. Again, you've got external and internal access. Now I love this space here. This is the aft section of the flybridge, and two proper teak steamer chairs. You can just imagine lying out there, nicely protected. You've got the privacy of those little screens, two big wet bars. Obviously got a sink here, got the fridge there, massive space for a barbecue. I don't think this has actually got the grill fitted, it hasn't, but you can see you've got absolutely everything you need there. And then socialising space further forward, very lovely little L-shaped seating area and really tall backrests, so just perfect for chilling out on board the flybridge. Got two little tables here, probably an option to have a bigger dining space if you want it, and then three magnificent Stid captain's chairs. These are the absolute business. So sturdy, wonderful, commanding helm position, fold down footrests, beautiful stainless steel construction, and a commanding view over that foredeck. Now you can see we've got the internal flybridge staircase here, so why don't we slide down that. So in fact there are two sliding panels there that can seal it all up. Back down the staircase into the saloon. So here you've got the lower helm, again big ship's wheel there, and access out onto the side deck. Big windscreen wipers keeping those screens clear, and then the galley opposite, again sort of domestic sized galley, absolutely everything you need, proper oven, Miele induction hob, and again look at these little latches here, so everything can be closed up, locked up when you're out at sea in a proper seaway as this boat is designed to. Nothing will move. And then a lovely sociable saloon further back. Got the TV up at the moment, playing, but just such a fantastic, I mean it's more like a house really than a boat. It's so cosy, so solidly built, nothing moves or squeaks underfoot, just feels like a proper boat. Steps down into the accommodation area. So let's go down and have a look at the owner's suite first of all. There's another few steps down, and open the door and look at this. What a magnificent cabin. I like the fact that the owner has actually chosen to have some of the woodwork painted in here, which gives it a much lighter feel. Often you find on these traditional heavily built boats with lots of teak can be a little bit dark. Not this. This feels very light. Big windows either side allow the natural light to stream in, and then proper desk or vanity unit lights up as soon as you open it. Really homely feel. Look at those proper desk lamps, little toggle switches, bookcases. This really could be the bedroom in a country mansion, not just a boat. And talking of which, not many boats have a walk-in wardrobe. See if we can turn the lights on. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. Lots of drawers, beautifully made. proper walk-in wardrobe on one side, and over on the other side, the ensuite bathroom. And let's see if we can get some lights on in here. Lovely. Look at that marble veining. Beautiful. Again, nice and bright in here. Really good size shower. And even the taps in here, again, that looks more like the kind of thing you find in a stately home than a boat. On a really solid feeling shower door, none of your light flimsy plastic here, heavyweight glass, proper natural marble, beautifully done. Let's turn those lights off again and have a look at guest accommodation. Oh, proper clock, and your weather gauge, your barometer, fantastic. So moving forward from here, got all the breaker switches right outside, access to everything you need to. You can see even down in the bilges, look at that, access to the fresh water tank. Perfect. Now then, moving further forward. So this is the bathroom for the guest cabin. We'll go across to the guest cabin in a minute. You can see that that has ensuite access to one of the two guest cabins. So let's go through here on this side. We've got a big twin on the starboard side. Again, you need to get an impression of the scale of this. They're proper size beds in here, not your usual tiny little compromise singles, and there's space between them. And that has the ensuite access. Over on the port side, we've got the utility room. Again, that's a proper big ship's utility room. Washer and a dryer in the same space, all completely separate and walk in, not just tucked under the staircase or in the corner of someone's cabin. It's a proper separate space. Very pucker. And then forward into the VIP suite. And look how far you have to come forward. There's a proper corridor leading into the cabin here. And then the bed itself, nice full-size double bed. Big hatch overhead, doubles as the escape hatch, but really just lets a lot of nice light in here. And proper cabinetry again, cedar lined. Look at that AV system, all lights up automatically. Plenty of floor space all around the bed. Nice drawers under it. And then ensuite, almost feels like it's in another room, it's so far away. There's the ensuite bathroom again with that lovely marble. Sturdy glass door into the shower. Nice teak grating to sit down on. Such a comfortable cruising yacht. And with those big 4 fuel tanks, gives this boat a range of around 1,000 nautical miles. So, there we have it. I think we've seen everything now. We've seen the galley, we've seen the saloon, we've seen the flybridge. Let's just pop back out. Now then, is there a catch on this? Not really, but clearly it's an expensive boat. Something like this that is custom built exactly how you want it is going to come in at around about $6 million US, ex-tax, ex-shipping. But expensive as that is, you can see why people pay it. This is a proper cruising yacht. If you want something that's going to look after you, do the distance at speed and cope in any kind of seaway, this Hunt 76 yacht with that fabulous Raymond Hunt hull is going to do it for you. Thanks for watching. Click on the subscribe button and we'll bring you plenty more great boat tours like this.